Hey everybody, this is going to be my last video that I make today, so you'll have to look at this icky gray shirt any longer. But anyway, this is something, like I've said before, you know, I've kind of been thinking about some things that I want to add to my channel to make it more me and not completely beauty related, but just to kind of, I don't know, have a more broad thing, you know. And I don't want to make separate channels for every little thing I do for vlogging or whatever. But I've been, excuse me, my hair keeps falling on my face. But anyway, I've been feeling kind of led to talk about like my health issues and what I've been going through with that, and things that I'm trying and things that are helping or not helping or whatever. That sounded angry, whatever. Anyway, I just really, there was something else that I've actually kind of felt led to do, and I was even thinking about this right before I decided to go ahead and film. And this is something that not many people know about me. I mean, the people close, my closest, like Ben knows, my mom knows. I don't know if my dad knows, or I think my dad may know. My mother-in-law may know, but, well, actually, yeah, my mother-in-law does know some of it. But this is something I've kind of been debating with, you know, really, should I put this out there or should I not? I mean, it's not anything bad, but it's something that could, I was afraid it might kind of freak some people out and maybe scare some people off or something. I don't want you to think I'm really too weird or anything like that. But I've kind of been feeling drawn to vlog about just some of the, over time, you know, go into more of it, but just kind of vlog a little bit about some kind of paranormal or unexplained things I have experienced throughout my life. And I have experienced things off and on throughout my life as long as I can remember. And my mom will tell you this, and I'll tell you this, that the house that the first house I ever lived in, I lived there till I was 10, there was something in that house and it was not good. And so I had experiences there. I have had experiences pretty much my entire life of different sorts, and I don't believe the house I live in now is haunted at all. Even though I do have experiences here, and I don't really know if you call it psychic or just kind of sensitive or crazy or, you know what. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about, I guess it would be the most recent thing I had happen to me. And this, it's not scary at all. And this happened to me up in West Virginia when Ben and I were staying at my aunt's house. And I've always gotten feelings, I guess, in my aunt's house, you know, feelings of being watched. I remember one time when I was younger staying with her, because I've stayed with her a lot throughout my life. I do remember one time being in the bathroom and my cup of water slid across the counter in the bathroom. Now that did scare me. I'm not sure how old I was probably a teenager then. But when we were up there this last time, I had two small experiences there that I hadn't ever experienced this before, and it's nothing I can explain, and I tried to explain it, and I even talked to my aunt about it, and I talked to some of her sisters about it, and my aunt doesn't remember if this person had anything to do with these things or not, so she, you know, she wasn't able to offer me any help. One of my aunts thought that it kind of fit, but I don't remember this person. Anyway, in the bedroom, I always stay in my aunt's daughter's bedroom, and that bedroom, and my husband always stays in the boys' bedroom in the back because he snores really loud. and I could hear him snoring through the wall. But that night when we got there, and we got there on a Wednesday night kind of late, and Ben was carrying my stuff into the bedroom, and I had we walked into the bedroom. Actually, he had just come out of the bathroom and stuff, and I'd walked into the bedroom, and I was like, did you spray some, I was like, did you spray some air freshener or something in there? He's like, no, I couldn't find any, which, too bad he couldn't. But that's what at first I thought it was air freshener. But, and my husband can't smell. Yes, he can taste, but no, he can't smell. But basically my husband, he saw me experience this. I was like, I'm smelling a really strong scent of perfume. And it was like a soft floral smell. And I even opened up my makeup case to see if my perfume had spilled or anything, or opened up, or just anything like that. Because, like, you know, that would explain it. And I opened it up and I stuck my head way down in there, and I was like, no, there's no perfume smell in there. And I was smelling stuff around the bedroom, like the candle that was in there, and even the closed up lotion. I was smelling everything. I could not find anything that smelled like this. I even smelled stuff in the bathroom later. I never could find anything that matched that scent. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I thought it might be this one person's perfume. I'll explain that in a minute. And then I think it was the night before we were to meet my parents at the cabin when they were coming up on Sunday. And that night I walked through the kitchen. I think I had just been in the back of the house, and I walked through the kitchen, and I asked my husband, I was like, have you been eating dark chocolate, or have you been eating chocolate in here? And he was like, no, I haven't even been in there. But I smelled a very distinct chocolate smell, and it smelled like a dark chocolate. And then I walked out, walked back in, it was gone. I mean, I couldn't explain it. And we hadn't had any chocolate, and, you know, we hadn't eaten any chocolate that night or anything. So I don't know where that smell came from. So I asked, one of my aunts told me she thought this lady did wear perfume. But my uncle's mother actually passed away in this house. And I think I was there when it happened, but I was really little. I don't even remember. I know my mom helped give CPR and that kind of stuff. But she passed away of really bad form of cancer, and I didn't know this till later, until after talking mostly with my mom, that his mom actually sometimes would stay, or my mom a lot of times would see her when she was alive, sitting in the bedroom that I stayed in. And I've always stayed in that room, so I've never thought anything of it. But my mom, I don't think she really remembered if she wore perfume. My eldest aunt thought that she did remember her wearing a perfume. And then, I don't know about the chocolate. I have no idea about that. But the only thing I could figure was that it was my uncle's mom. And that's absolutely the only thing I could figure, is that it was my uncle's mom's perfume. Maybe she liked chocolate. I don't know. Oh, one thing, and this may be it. I didn't think it was freaky. I was more curious about this. And this happened back when I was like a teenager, and I remember I had gotten bit by my mom has a bunch of sisters. I had gotten bit by one of my aunt's dogs, and I still have a scar on my arm back here that, like, after church, like 2 days after it happened, I started getting really sick and running a fever. And so one of my cousins, that's a good friend of mine, and it's my age, she took me to the hospital. And when we came back to the hospital, and I was staying at my aunt's house at that time, and we walked into my aunt's house, and we heard a woman from the back of the house say, oh, they're back. And the two of us searched that entire house. And we never found anybody. And then a little while later, the garage door opened and my aunt and all their family came driving in. And there was nobody there but the two of us when we walked in. And I mean, plain as day, oh, they're back. That's all we heard. So, I mean, it wasn't a scary thing. It happened during the day, and it was, and two of us did hear it. Now, there's some other stuff that's happened up in West Virginia I don't want to talk about without my husband here, without it being daylight, because some of this others, I've had some other experiences that are a little scary, and I don't want to creep myself out too much tonight. So, I mean, really, it was just this general little thing that happened, and I mean, I can't explain it except for the fact that his mother was just hanging around that day. And I mean, I believe that people do pass over, and I do believe that even if you're passed over, that you can they still can come back and visit and, you know, be with you. And I also believe that, I mean, I believe they're demons, I believe they're angels, I believe people haven't passed over, but I do believe this lady has passed over, but I think she was just, I don't know. I've stayed in this house off and on my entire life, and these are the only times I've ever experienced anything really there that I can think of off the top of my head. And so, I mean, I'm not scared to stay there or anything, you know. I guess I may be more alert to things when I stay there, although I'm pretty alert to things around me anyway. But anyway, I hope this doesn't freak you out. I apologize if it did. Although, if you don't like this kind of stuff, just don't watch the videos. This is something I really wanted to share, and you know, maybe this will, like my health vlogs, maybe this will help somebody out. Maybe this will entertain somebody. Maybe this will make people think I'm crazy. I don't know. So just basically, anyway, I'd love to hear your stories. You're welcome to write it in the comments down below. You're welcome to send me messages, private messages, or whatever, and I would love to hear some of your stories. I may not read them at night, especially if my husband's not around, because I don't want to spook myself. Because if I spook myself, then I'm going to be really paranoid. I'm going to be like, oh no, there's somebody watching me. But there's nobody in my house. There's nobody haunting my house. I may have visitors, but I don't have any haunts. Or haints, whatever you call them. Anyway, this has been long enough, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope none of you unsubscribe who are already subscribed. And then feel free to subscribe to my channel. And of course, anything that doesn't interest you, you know, don't click on the video. And, you know, if you want to subscribe for more paranormal vlogs or more health vlogs, or if you're interested in all this and the beauty stuff, I would love to just share more with you and let you get to know me and just tell some of my experiences. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I hope you click subscribe. So I will be doing giveaway soon. And actually, I mean, the giveaway I don't know if it'll be before this video is out or not. I don't know. Anyway, I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.